Okay, step out.
I got one.
Number 2.
So girls, you guys have 2 minutes to finish up erasing and putting your whiteboards away and coming and sitting on the carpet.
Huh?
I know. You don't know. Mason. I don't want to tell you to leave it alone. Dream, is that one of our ways that we sit on the carpet?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
A lot of friends are helping out. Yes, perfect.
I am waiting. I am itching to give you guys another compliment today.
Woohoo! Working for popsicles out here.
Because since I'm teaching this lesson, I need to film myself so I can see if I can be better. What I can do to become a better teacher. So you guys know all those permission. So you guys know those permission slips that I had you guys, your parents sign?
Yes.
That's to say that you could be in my video.
Sit down.
And thankfully everybody signed it.
Do you want me to go ahead and get this open for you and close mine? Yes.
Boys and girls, I think we're doing an excellent job.
I think we are. Did we beat the time?
I think we have.
I think we did.
All right, everyone give yourselves a round of applause. Since we are one gumball closer to getting popsicle done. All right. So. Okay. So, you know how we go to the library and we get different books? One can have a story, one can have like information and true facts. Well, they're called different. They're different types of books. And they're called
versus
fiction and nonfiction.
Non-fiction means real and fiction means non-fake.
All right. Who can tell me some traits or characteristics that fiction books have? Stefan. See if we find out from our
Fiction
friends.
books are big because sometimes like things talk there, and non-fiction books are like real books because they're like doing something.
Okay, so I liked what Stefan said about fiction books. He said that sometimes things that don't normally talk in fiction books. Like, let's see, what can we have an
Three
example?
Cats.
The Three Little Pigs. Or, like our Mo Willems book, Piggy and Elephant.
Gerald.
And Gerald
Well, they
is
just
the
call
elephant
him
name.
Pig and Elephant books.
Mhm. All right, what about Kaya? What's another trait you can give me?
Non-fiction is something that is real,
Mhm.
animals in a book,
Like animals in a book.
but animals cannot stand on feet.
Some animals can stand on their feet. Mhm. Yep.
You're an animal. Monkey. We're an animal.
Sophia?
We're mammals. Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't hear my friend Sophia.
They talk about things about bees, how they make the honey, and stuff.
She said, Sophia said that nonfiction books, she gave an example about bees and how they tell you how they make honey. And that's true.
I already know.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. I know how much you guys love read-along books.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a read-along of a really good book called Stella Luna.
I love that one.
And since we're getting into more like Halloween stuff, I figured we'd do something about bats.
But it's so bad. So it's true.
All right, boys and girls,
Yeah.
are we having whole body listening? Damari, is that one of our ways we sit on the carpet? Oh, I love how you changed it to crisscross applesauce. All right, let's listen to Stella Luna.
Stella Luna. In a warm and sultry forest far, far away, there once lived a mother fruit bat and her new baby. Oh, how Mother Bat loved her soft, tiny baby. "I'll name you Stella Luna," she crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stella Luna crushed to her breast as she flew out to search for food. One night, as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit, an owl spied her. On silent wings, the powerful bird swooped down upon the bats. Dodging and shrieking, Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl struck again and again, knocking Stella Luna into the air. Her baby wings were as limp and useless as wet paper. Down, down she went, faster and faster, into the forest below. The dark, leafy tangle of branches caught Stella Luna as she fell. One twig was small enough for Stella Luna's tiny feet. Wrapping her wings about her, she clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold and fear. "Mother," Stella Luna squeaked, "where are you?" By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer. Down, down again she dropped. Flump! Stella Luna landed headfirst in a soft, downy nest, startling the 3 baby birds who lived there. Stella Luna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight below it. She listened to the babble of the 3 birds. "What was that?" cried Flap. "I don't know, but it's hanging by its feet," chirped Flitter. "Shh! Here comes Mama," hissed Pip. Many, many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. Stella Luna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things Mama Bird brought. Finally, though the little bat could bear it no longer, she climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth. Plop! In dropped a big green grasshopper. Stella Luna learned to be like the birds. She stayed awake all day and slept at night. She ate bugs even though they tasted awful. Her bat ways were quickly disappearing, except for one thing. Stella Luna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. Once, when Mama was away, the curious baby birds decided to try it too. When Mama Bird came home, she saw 8 tiny feet gripping the edge of the nest. "Eek!" she cried. "Get back up here this instant. You're going to fall and break your nest." The birds clambered back into the nest, but Mama Bird stopped Stella Luna. "You are teaching my children to do bad things. I will not let you back into this nest unless you promise to obey all the rules of this house." Stella Luna promised. She ate bugs without making faces, she slept in the nest at night, and she didn't hang by her feet. Stella Luna behaved as a good bird should. All the babies grew up quickly. Soon the nest became crowded. Mama Bird told them it was time to learn to fly. One by one, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stella Luna jumped from the nest. Their wings worked. "I'm just like them," thought Stella Luna. "I can fly too." Pip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch. Stella Luna tried to do the same. How embarrassing. "I will fly all day," Stella Luna told herself. "Then no one will see how clumsy I am." The next day, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stella Luna went flying far from home. They flew for hours, exercising their new wings. "The sun is setting," warned Flitter. "We had better go home or we will get lost in the dark," said Flap. But Stella Luna had flown far ahead and was nowhere to be seen. The 3 anxious birds went home without her. All alone, Stella Luna flew and flew until her wings ached and she dropped into a tree. I promised not to hang by my feet, Stella Luna sighed. So she hung by her thumbs and soon fell asleep. She didn't hear the soft sound of wings coming near. "Hey," a loud voice said, "why are you hanging upside down?" Stella Luna's eyes opened wide. She saw a most peculiar face. "I'm not upside down. You are," Stella Luna said. "Ah, but you're a bat. Bats hang by their feet. You are hanging by your thumbs. So that makes you upside down," the creature said. "I'm a bat? I am hanging by my feet? That makes me right side up." Stella Luna was confused. Mama Bird told me I was upside down. She said I was wrong. Wrong for a bird, maybe, but not for a bat. More bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. Stella Luna told them her story. "You ate bugs?" stuttered one. "You slept at night?" gasped another. "How very strange," they all murmured. Wait, let me look at this child." A bat pushed through the crowd. "An owl attacked you?" she asked. Sniffing Stella Luna's fur, she whispered, "You are Stella Luna. You are my baby." "You escaped the owl," cried Stella Luna. "You survived." "Yes," said Mother Bat as she wrapped her wings around Stella Luna. "Come with me and I'll show you where to find the most delicious fruit. You'll never have to eat another bug as long as you live." "But it's nighttime," Stella Luna squeaked. "We can't fly in the dark or we will crash into trees." "We're bats," said Mother Bat. "We can see in darkness. Come with us." Stella Luna was afraid, but she let go of the tree and dropped into the deep blue sky. Stella Luna could see. She felt as though rays of light shone from her eyes. She was able to see everything in her path. Soon the bats found a mango tree, and Stella Luna ate as much of the fruit as she could hold. "I'll never eat another bug as long as I live," cheered Stella Luna as she stuffed herself full. "I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap." The next day, Stella Luna went to visit the birds. "Come with me and meet my bat family," said Stella Luna. "Okay, let's go," agreed Pip. "They hang by their feet and they fly at night and they eat the best food in the world," Stella Luna explained to the birds on the way. As the birds flew among the bats, Flap said, "I feel upside down here." So the birds hung by their feet. "Wait until dark," Stella Luna said excitedly. "We will fly at night." When night came, Stella Luna flew away. Pip, Flitter, and Flap leaped from the tree to follow her. "I can't see a thing," yelled Pip. "Neither can I," howled Flitter. "Aye!" shrieked Flap. "They're going to crash," gasped Stella Luna. "I must rescue them." Stella Luna swooped about, grabbing her friends in the air. She lifted them to a tree, and the birds grasped a branch. Stella Luna hung from the limb above them. "We're safe," said Stella Luna. Then she sighed. "I wish you could see in the dark, too." "We wish you could land on your feet," Flitter replied. Pip and Flap nodded. They perched in silence for a long time. "How can we be so different and feel so much alike?" mused Flitter. "How can we feel so different and be so much alike?" wondered Pip. "I think this is quite a mystery," Flap chirped. "I agree," said Stella Luna. "But we're friends, and that's a fact."
Alright. I hope you guys like Stella Luna. Now, before I ask you guys some questions about it, I think that we need to stretch. We were sitting for quite a long time, weren't we? So stand up really quickly. That's why we have to stretch. Alright, arms all the way up.
I can't.
And touch your toes. All the way up. Touch your toes.
Oh my god.
And we're going to do washing machine.
Oh my god, that was so weird. Ow.
Alright, and flick up and down, up and down, up and down, and stop. Alright, now go ahead and have a seat now. It was a very quick stretch. I need you guys to go ahead and have a seat for me. what did we see in Stella Luna? Well, first of all, who can tell me, is Stella Luna a fiction book or a non-fiction
It
book?
could be real. But
I love how Sanaa raised her hand. Sanaa, what do you?
Fiction.
Why do you think it's a fiction book?
It's an animal and she's hibernating.
Well, that's true though.
But because it's a fiction book because she's an animal and because
She's an animal, she's a bat. But that's also a true fact. So, the way you're explaining it, it could be a nonfiction book. Oh, what about Macklin?
it's talking, so that's why it's fiction.
I love it. Do bats normally talk?
Yes.
No.
No. It's talking about humans.
No. So that's one way that we can tell that it is a fiction book. Sophia, give me one more way.
Okay. So what's those things by the feet? They only stand like kind of like this.
I'm sorry. Do I need to wait? Because I'd really love it if you guys would listen to me. It'd make my heart very happy. Alright. So, you guys gave some awesome ways to know that Stella Luna was in fact a fiction book. So let's see. It tells a story, right? A story about how Stella Luna fell from her mom when she was a baby and then grew up with birds and then she got reunited. And I mean they brought back together again. Yeah, Mom and Stella Luna got brought back together again. Alright, and then of course that the animals could talk. Alright, now I have a book right here. It's a National Geographic about bats.
Oh yeah, I read that.
So, Sophia, how can you tell us that this is a nonfiction book?
Because it says all about bats. Which is what they eat and they fly and that's true about them.
So it has facts about bats in here. Alright, who else can tell me something? Valentino. How is this book a nonfiction book?
Because they hang by their feet.
Well, that's a true fact about them. So we'd probably find that fact that bats hang by their feet in this book.
Because
Vermont.
of their eyes.
Oh, their eyes. What about their eyes?
They can see in the dark.
They can see in the dark. But we learned that from Stella Luna.
I can't see.
I want to know what we can find out in this book that tells me that it's a nonfiction book. Vermont?
They sleep in the day and then they wake up at the night.
I was going to say, so is that an image, a drawing of a bat, or is that a picture? A picture. So are we really going to find drawings of bats, drawings in nonfiction books? No. We're going to find photos.
Photos? Those are all photos.
These are all photos. They have echolocation. So in nonfiction books, we find facts. We can also tell that they have diagrams. So you see how this one's labeling all of the parts of the bat? So we're also going to find diagrams in nonfiction books. And the most important one is something called the table of contents. Alright, thank you, friends. Alright, the table of contents, which means, let's see, if we were to talk about baby bats, if we wanted to learn more about baby bats, we would go to page 22.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. So that's something that helps us know what is being told in the book. And see, there's no story in nonfiction books.
Could you let me keep that?
All right. Now, tell me I want 3 people to come up here and tell me one fact about a nonfiction book. Tell me how you know something's a nonfiction book. Drew. It can tell you about animals. It can. What can it tell you about animals? That bees make honey, so you use the connection and you connect it back to what Sophia said earlier. Macklin. That's okay. All right, Kaya.
That nonfiction tells true facts and not fake facts.
Yes, nonfiction tells true facts. All right, give me one more. Ramon.
Non-fiction books are when they can be what history.
It could be like a history book. Yeah, because it's got true facts in it. All right, now I have an activity for you guys to do. And I want you guys to be super, super awesome with me. So, everybody just turn around. So we're now facing this side of the room. So, on each table, I've given you guys a stack of books. And you guys, I want you guys to work together as a team
Oh, I think I know what we're
and
gonna do.
sort the books.
Yeah.
So you guys are each gonna have an orange card that says fiction
That means not true story.
and a card that says nonfiction. And I want you to place the books underneath each one that you think it is. So, let's see over here. There's a book about the moon.
Oh wow. Can I have
I'm gonna put it under fiction. Is that right?
No.
So that means it's nonfiction. How do we know it's nonfiction?
Because it's all about the news and it's real facts.
It's gonna be full of facts. And I want you guys to be able to go through it. So then you put it underneath the nonfiction part. And if you see a fiction one, I want you to put it under the fiction side. Alright. Now everybody, as sneaky as a ninja, go back to your tables. And Drew, you're going to join the blue table, okay? Alright, I want you guys to work together and tell each other, why do you think this book belongs in fiction or nonfiction?
Why don't you look at a book and see what you think, Drew? It's got a table
You
of
just do that and then you put them right underneath.
non-fiction's when I put this one here.
And then this is a really good stack that is
Yeah,
nonfiction.
but we're gonna, okay. Pick it up. Pick it up. Is it telling real facts or not real facts about?
Pictures and
Let's see if we can read it. Oh, it's, I learned something from that book. So this one is what?
What's this say?
I don't know. You gotta open up a book at it. Why is it bad is not real. You're exactly right. This one's telling us a story about it's got real pictures. This is telling a story about how David got sick one day. So they're telling us a story, so it is a fiction book. It's not real. You have that one.
do we see it? Is there a story?
What's
Yeah, so is that fiction or non-fiction? All right, I'll put it in the non-fiction pile. Right. Non-fiction. All right, so grab another one. Help your team out. Oh, they've already done these. These are the ones you still need to do in the middle.
Why do you think this book is
No, these are already still fiction, but Drew's been working so hard sorting those books with Valentino. So what do you think? Can you read one, Drew? Can we work together? Say, Drew, what about this book, Drew? Why is it not real? The wrong voice in the market. It's not telling you about the market, is it? No, it's not this way. You think that one's real? All right, why? That one's telling a story. Wait a minute. Do pigs build sandcastles? No, definitely not. Alright, so you guys are all done?
Oh wow, you're making me sick. Oh wow.
You guys were the fastest sorters. You guys did a good job.
Wait, what?
Don't forget.
No.
Where do you put that remote? So why was this one fiction?
Because pigs can't build
Pigs can't build sandcastles?
and they go in mud.
They don't go in sand. Are you sure?
Yes, they do go in.
And why? I have a question about this one. Why did you think this one was not real? What do they do next?
Okay, once you guys are all done, I want you guys to, let's see, Natalia, you're going to be my helper. And I want you to collect all of the books. And you're going to go ahead and put them back in that red bucket over there. And I want everybody else to go get their book boxes and come back to your seats.
You know what to do. NonFiction books in our box.
Hocus pocus.
Everybody focus.
Alright, so now that we have our first group done, I'm just going to announce it to you guys that we're going to be doing our read to self at our tables. Okay? So we're not going to go to our normal seats because I want you guys to, let's see. When you guys are reading, I'm going to come around and you're going to pick one book out of your book box. And you're going to tell me if it's fiction or nonfiction. You're going to tell me why. It can totally be a pigeon book, yeah.
Natalia.
So go ahead and bring those all the way back over here. So Drew and Valentino, go back to your seat. Remember, I said we're doing read to self at our tables.
Thank you.
These are non-fiction.
Can you get me the rest of your stack?
Okay. Those are fiction.
Can you get me the cards, please, Sophia?
Sure, that's 5 books.
You bring your book box tables.
Why is my kitchen not in here? I don't know. Okay.
Natalia.
Okay. I'll just go to sleep on the carpet.
Alright, you can go ahead and take it.
Wait, just do that. Okay? Take a book. Mom.
Thank you, Kaya. Is it fiction or non-fiction? Because the elephant is standing up on 2 feet. So that's an awesome reasoning. Boys and girls, if we're reading ourselves, are we talking? No. We can whisper. We can whisper read. I would love to see you guys whisper read. Sophia, is this what you chose? Alright, is it fiction or non-fiction? Because Piggy and Daryl can talk. Because they can't talk in real life, right? Okay. Hey Mason, can you tell me, is that book a fiction or a non-fiction? Why?
Which one did you pick?
Why is it a fiction book? Well, that's the author, but that doesn't mean that it's a fiction book. You're right in saying that it is a fiction book. I need a reason why. Tell me why it's a fiction. Here, go ahead and read through it, and I'll come back to you, okay? Okay. Nevaeh. Oh, you have a Piggy and Elephant book. Tell me, is it fiction or non-fiction? And why? Mason, whisper. Right, you're so right, Nevaeh. All right. Oh, Valentina, what book do you have? Valentina, what book do you have? Tell me, is it a fiction or a non-fiction? So it's what type of book? It's like, it's a fiction book, right? Is it a non-fiction?
Your dad Drew is really ready. You found a really interesting book.
Because it's not real, right? Valentina. Fiction means not real. Because elephants can't talk English. Yes, they can't speak English. Okay, Drew, you're right. I'm sorry, you're dying to tell me. Alright, so what book do you have? You have a fiction book. Why is it fiction? It doesn't have facts. Here, do you mind? Oh my goodness. Because it's, even though these are photos of actual animals, it's still a fiction book. Explain to me again, why is it a fiction book? Okay? Vermont. Tell me. Oh my goodness, you have a picture of Pigeon Buck. Is it fiction or non-fiction? What is it? I need you to speak up just a little bit. It's a fiction book. Tell me why.
Non-fiction book would mean
Because pigeons can't talk.
it's giving us a fiction book is more telling us a story.
It's a fiction book. Well, why is it a fiction book?
Hey, didn't you have this book in your suit?
It is.
What does it mean to tell you it's not
Fiction or non-fiction? Why? Read about it. Can you tell me what it's all about?
Because it is.
Juice box?
All right.
But pigeons stuck in.
giving us facts or telling us a story?
All right, Macklin, what books do you have? Okay, is it a fiction book or a non-fiction book?
Have characters? Are the characters talking? So is that happening in real life? No.
Okay, so it's a non-fiction book because it does sound sing.
Non-fiction
Okay, the little boy is singing.
has photographs. So like this one has school. What happens
Okay.
at school? At school you can play games. At school you can play snacks. This is
I like that.
facts about what you do.
I think it's a good one.
This would be non.
I think it's a good one.
Really? Yes.
Oh my goodness. Hey, tell me. Tell me, is it a fiction book or a non-fiction book? It's a fiction book. Why? So it's fiction or not real because the pigeon really wants to go on a roller coaster? And pigeons really go on roller coasters? You have something. See, this was on top. This was on your island. There's a big old thing. Hang on there. All right. Mason. Mason. Tell me. All right, you had some time to think about it. Oh, we changed books. All right. Is Piggy and Elephant a fiction book or a non-fiction book? It's a non-fiction book? Why? Why is Piggy and Elephant a non-fiction book? Because they have word bubbles? And that means they're non-fiction. Okay. Because Piggy's talking? Okay, so it's non-fiction because piggies are talking. Okay.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna let you go.
Pigeon ice cream.
And tell me if it's fiction or non-fiction. What? That's not how we use it.
Well,
All right.
you have to have at least one fiction. Yeah. I have.
Hocus pocus. All right. Thank you guys for getting out your book boxes. Now, I need you guys to put your book boxes away and come back to the carpet for our closing.
It's like hot dogs. I don't like hot dogs.
Jamar, can you go put that in your pencil box? Valentino, it's time to put book box away. Drew, put book box away, please.
Let's see, we're going to transition so quietly.
No idea.
Thank you so much. Macklin, you're not in the day. You all three transitions. I'm still watching. I'm still looking. Bad.
Okay, can go.
Jeremiah, you may get a token. I love how you're saying this on the carpet.
Alright, I'm still waiting for a few friends.
Hey, Jeremiah and Mason.
I told Mason.
Oh, you told Mason?
Yeah, I told Mason to go.
Is it an emergency or can you wait to happen?
Not right now. Can you wait until after closing? Can you wait until after closing?
In just a minute will be time for Daily 5, and then that would be a great time to go. Now is not a great time to go. So Jeremiah, can you hold it and wait a few minutes?
It won't take long, I
Next
promise.
time you need to really try to make sure that you try to hold it until you're ready.
Alright, Valentino, I just need you to put your book box away real fast. Oh, thank you, Kaya, for moving our schedule. We're technically still in reading. Yeah. Awesome. All right, so we learned about the differences between fiction and nonfiction books, right? Okay. So, keep our hands to ourselves. All right. So, we learned the difference between nonfiction and fiction. So I'm going to show you guys some pictures of books. And I want you guys to tell me if it's fiction or nonfiction. Now, I'm going to ask you guys something. I'm going to allow you guys to say it and like shout it out, but not too loud. Okay? Not too loud. All right. Tell me, is this a fiction book or a nonfiction book?
Non-fiction.
You're right. Why? Can someone tell me why you think this book is nonfiction?
It's a picture.
Picture. Sophia.
It says that it's talking about Georgia and Louisiana.
It's not talking about Georgia, but it's talking about facts. And also, a really good thing, a National Geographic, those books are always nonfiction books. Because it's true facts.
About who? What is?
This one is about a war. Now, what about this book?
Pizza Cat. Fiction.
They're fiction books. Why are Pete the Cat books fiction books? Macklin.
Because cats can't talk.
Because cats can't talk.
And they can't play bass. And they can't play
And they can't play sports.
baseball.
They can't play sports.
They can't even go on a skateboard. Or them can't.
Exactly.
Or them can't drive.
Now tell me,
Fiction. Yes.
fiction. Why'd you say fiction?
Fiction. Because that can happen. Because having can act like and
Why not, Damari?
Because
Damari, please have a seat. You can wait until Daily 5. So now, tell me why it's fiction.
Because cats cannot talk or they cannot ride a skateboard.
Well, that's
I said a
Pete.
car.
This one is a different cat book, but you're right that it's fiction. because right here, it has little, like, woof, or that's the doggiest type of mouse I've ever saw.
Yes.
They're saying
But you
that.
just can't
The
talk.
cats are saying that. That can't happen in real life.
They cannot talk. Yeah.
Mhm.
But cats cannot. They only say
Now what about this book?
Non-fiction.
Nonfiction, right?
Because it's
Kaya, tell me why it's nonfiction.
animals are real. There's animals in the book. You know?
Because it's a real picture.
Yeah. But those deers over there, I don't think they would do that.
The deers, they sometimes run like that. They jump like that sometimes.
I don't think that polar bear is a cartoon.
No, I don't think so either.
Wait, how deer jump like that?
I don't know. They're just really cool animals that can.
But them can maybe break their legs.
All right. So, do we think we know a little bit about fiction books and nonfiction books and how they're different from one another?
I already know.
Yeah? I need everyone give me a thumbs up or a yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
I think it's time for Daily 5. And I'm going to give it back to Miss Greco.
All right, focus, focus.
Everybody focus.
All right, you guys are up.